All praises, all honor, all glory be unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and salutation unto the elect, and peace and salutation to all the Akim doing and pushing this word in all honesty, truth, and sincerity worldwide. I wanted to revisit this again, because as I did the video yesterday, I forgot to put the Septuagint, Britain's Septuagint in there, okay? On Isaiah chapter 19, 19 all the way down to 25, right? But I'm revisiting this because this, it has to be revisited, man. That video that I did yesterday, I could have added more, but, I said, you know what? Let me just revisit this again, okay? So here's the Britain's Septuagint on Isaiah chapter 19 and 25, okay? Saying, "Blessed be my people that is in Egypt, and that is among the Assyrians, and Israel mine heritage." So you see in the Breton Septuagint it says, saying, "Blessed be my people that is in Egypt." Okay? So, vocab, you could try all you want, man. At this point in time, all you wacky-tacky Christians, you could keep trying and trying and trying and do all you want, okay? It's not going to work. It's not going to happen, man. Okay? Because you're not fighting against us. You're fighting against Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right? And here it is. You go to the Bible Hub. You can see it there, right? So I took, just in case some nutcase out there wants to say I made that up. Or I put that together. Well, you could go to the Bible Hub and see it yourself. Or you could type it up online and see it yourself, okay? So here it is again. Suck here. 25, Isaiah 19:25, saying, "Blessed be my people that is in Egypt." Okay, so, there was another scripture I want to get here, Isaiah chapter 11 and 11. That's another one, too, that ties up with Isaiah chapter 19:25. "And it shall be in that day that the Lord shall again show his hand to be zealous," and this is going into the Breton Septuagint, "to be zealous for the remnant that is left of the people, which shall be left by the Assyrians, and that from Egypt, and from the country of Babylon, and from Ethiopia, and from the Elamites, and from the rising of the sun of the east, and out of Arabia." Okay? So anyways, let's get into this lesson here, right? Got to revisit this again, And that's what I was saying to myself. I said, suck here. I said, all the way in Isaiah, all of a sudden the Lord is making an exception to the Assyrians or Egyptians, Mitzrayim. Doesn't make sense, vocab. All right? Vocab, man, like I said, you are a damn Edomite, man. You're showing your true colors, and been showing your true colors, man. I don't care about this, your mom's Italian, this shit. I don't give a shit. Your spirit is as one who's an Edomite, man. Okay? You're a fucking Edomite, man. Okay? No way you could be a Jake. You gotta be a fucking Edomite, man. Alright? So like I said, all of a sudden in Isaiah, the Egyptians are allowed in. This guy's crazy. But anyways, let's get to the meat of this program. Alright? Because the Lord is only dealing with the house of Israel. He is not dealing with these other nations, man. I mean, you got to get that through your head. This whole Bible is for the house of Israel. It's not for other people. It's not for other nations. The Lord don't like these other nations, man. Bottom line. All of a sudden in Isaiah, he said, oh, well, I'm going to make an exception for the Egyptians and Assyrians. Yeah, fucking guy. Psalms 96 and verse 5. For all the gods of the nations are idols, but Yahweh made the heavens. Wait, hold up. For all the gods of the nation, how come it doesn't say, all these nations are worshiping Yahweh? How come it's telling you that all these nations got different gods? They're worshiping different gods. They're not worshiping Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Because they can't call upon Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. It's not their power. He is not their power. All right? Bottom line. Yup. And, let's get that NLT. Psalms 96 and 5. The gods of the other nations are mere idols, but Yahweh made the heavens. Okay? Get that through your head, vocab. And he has a people, okay? A people. Let me get an NLT first. Psalms 144 and verse 15. Yes, joyfully are those who live like this. Joyfully indeed are those whose power is Yahweh. Happy is that people that is in such a case, yea, happy is that people whose God, whose power is Yahweh. So lambing back after Psalms 96, it tells you for all the gods of the nations are idols. And right here it's telling you whose God is Yahweh, whose power is Yahweh. And who's his people? His people is Israel, okay? His people is not the whole world, okay? Not all these other nations, because these other nations got different gods. It's not hard to see. And the Lord is not in Isaiah chapter 19 and 25 all of a sudden allowing in fucking heathens. Are you crazy? So what about Moab and what's his name? Ammon. Let's see what it says real quick in Nehemiah. I don't know where the hell this guy gets off trying to say that, all these other nations can make it. The Lord just all of a sudden one day woke up, as they would say, right? And just said, you know what, I'm being too mean. Let all these people in, okay? Let me get in the NLT. On that same day, as the book of Moses was being read to the people, what people is that? The Israelite people. The passage was found that said, no Ammonite or Moabite should ever be permitted to enter the assembly of Yahweh, ever, forever. Okay? For they had not provided the Israelites with food and water in the wilderness. Instead, they hired Balaam to curse them. Do you understand that? Though our power turned the curse into a blessing. All right? So, the Lord ain't dealing with these other nations. These other nations cannot make it in. All right? Bottom line. Let's go to 2nd Ezra. Let's see what it says here. 2nd Ezra chapter 2, was it 4? 3? 3:32. 2nd Ezra chapter 3 and verse 32. Or is there any people that knoweth thee besides Israel? Question mark. Is there any other nations that know Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai? No. Okay? Because these laws, statutes, commandments, as it says in Psalms 147, 19, and 20, that it's only for us. Okay? He showeth his commandments unto us. He did not dealt so with who? With no other nation, man. All right? Or what generation have so believed thy covenants as Jacob? Okay? Let's go down. Verse 34. Weigh thou therefore our wickedness now in the balance, and there's also that dwell the world. and theirs also that dwell the world, and so shall thy name nowhere be found but in Israel. Right, going back into Psalms 96. They have their gods. They got their idols, okay? But Yahweh is not their power, all right? Or when was it that they which dwell upon the earth have not sinned in thy sight? Or what people have so kept thy commandments? Thou shalt find that Israel by name have kept thy precepts, but not the heathen. Okay? So, going into this precept here, in a whole, thou shalt find that Israel by name have kept thy precepts, but not the heathen. Okay? The real heathen. Okay? These other nations, the Goyim. Okay? They didn't keep they didn't keep our law, statutes, commandments because they had their own gods. Okay, they had their own idols and whatnot, whatever they served and what they had their own shit. All right, bottom line. So let's go into another thing real quick. Okay, let's go to Amos chapter 3. Get it real quick. Amos chapter 3 and verse 1. Hear this word that Yahweh has spoken against you, O children of Israel. Elam, Moab, right? That's written in there, right? No. O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. Okay? This is why Pharaoh, going back off of that, it says, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Okay? Now let's see what Pharaoh said. It makes sense for Pharaoh to say this, right? Exodus chapter 2 and verse 5. And Pharaoh said, who is Yahweh? What? I thought Yahweh was everybody's God. Vocab. Since they could all of a sudden just serve him, right? Here's Pharaoh saying, and Pharaoh said, who is Yahweh that I should obey his voice to let Israel go? I know not Yahweh, neither will I let Israel go. Now the reason, the point I brought that up is because these other nations, the Moabites, the Elam, all of them, like I said, they got their gods. When you come up to them and say, hey, you serve the God of the Bible, they smile and, they go, no, we have our own gods. Like for these heathen, Diwali, right? They keep all these different festivals and all these different events. I'm not even going to call them what they want to call them, but events onto their gods, right? So this is why you see Exodus here, 5 and 2, Pharaoh saying, who is Yahweh that I, should basically listen to him to let Israel go, right? He knows not Yahweh, right? So going back into that, the Lord said that, and it's well established that he's only married on to us as a people, okay? Now these other nations, show me the marriage certificate between the bond between these other nations. He says Israel is his, okay? Isaiah chapter 15 verse 1. Thus saith Yahweh, where is the bill of your mother's divorcement, whom I have put away? Or, which of my creditors is it to whom I have sold you? Behold, for your iniquities ye have sold yourselves, and for your transgressions is your mother put away. Okay? Basically speaking about us, man, as a people. Right? Went off, didn't listen to the Lord, and you say, hey, you know what? You're my people. You didn't want to listen to me? Now I'm going to have to put punishments on you. Jeremiah chapter 3 and 14. Turn back, O backsliding Trojan, saith Yahweh, for I am married unto you, and I will take you one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion. Okay? This is unto the house of Israel. The Lord said, I am married unto you. So this is why we got fucked up. Okay, in Deuteronomy, it talks about the curses. Okay? If you want, if you engage, do the right thing, conduct yourself in the right way, follow my laws, statutes, commandments, all these blessings are going to come onto you. But you don't want to listen from the 16th, 15th, 16th verse up, all the way to 60. Man, you do the math. Okay? That's a lot of curses. Okay? Baruch chapter 4 and verse 6. You were sold to the nations, not for your destruction. Remember, the Lord said, I put you away. Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 4. You're going to fall away from that heritage. Okay? You're going to have to go through this slavery. You're going to have to go through this punishment. Okay? So, going back into this, Baruch 4 and 6. You were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because he moved Yahweh to wrath, you were delivered onto the enemies, for you provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils, and not to Yahweh. Ye have forgotten the everlasting Yahweh that brought you up, and ye have grieved Jerusalem that nursed you. Okay? So, that's what we get for going off. Remember, like I said, we're married to the Lord. And this is another thing too, the chastenings of the Lord. The Lord only loveth those that the Lord only chasteneth those that he loveth. Okay, and he loves the whole house of Israel. But right now, as you can see, 2/3, they effing up, they going off. They gonna have to get what they gonna get. And for the ones who are gonna listen, the 144, his servants, the prophets, they're gonna get their reward. All right? But it doesn't mean that he, completely let me just completely do away with the 2/3. No, they're still Israelites. So in the kingdom, they're going to be good. That's the mercy of the Lord. At the end of the year, day and week, all of Israel is going to be good. Romans chapter 11 and 26, right? Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 6. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth. And going back into Baruch, as a whole, we went off, right? And we had to catch what we had to catch. Okay? He loveth us, so he chasteneth us. He didn't say, you know what, fuck it, be like the other nations. I don't give a shit. No, he loveth us. This is the way it's supposed to be going. Like a father tells his son, you go off, son, I'm going to beat your ass. Don't fucking cross this line. You cross the line, bap, get your ass whooped. Simple and plain. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. Okay, and did we not receive scourges? Did we not receive chastening from the Lord? But in this time, we're receiving the chastening. There's a difference. 2/3, they're going through what they're going through, and they don't even know what they're going through. But at the end of the year, day and week, our chastening, what we're going through, right? Knowing who we are, knowing what we went through, right? In the position we are in today, we're going to receive, Lord willing that we be the elect, we're going to receive crowns upon our heads. Okay? And at the end of the year, day and week, like I said, all Israel will be good. All right? So going back into this, Romans chapter 9 and verse 4. See, Vocab, you can't do nothing, man. You cannot do nothing. Romans 9 and 4. Who are Israelites? To whom pertaineth the adoption, and the glory, and the covenants, and the giving of the law, and the service of God, and the promises. Okay? So what the hell are you talking about? Is the other nations included in there? No, the other nations are not included in there. You don't see this start off saying who are Israelites, Moab, Ammon, Esau, and so on and so on and so forth. It's like you guys, well, we all know. We all know. Anyways, let's go to Romans 11 and 26. This is why it's telling us that all Israel shall be saved, like I was just saying. Romans 11 and 26. So all Israel shall be saved, as it is written, there shall come out of Zion the deliverer, and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob. No, Moab too, right? The Hamites too, right? Ishmael too, right? Damn, Vocab. How'd you miss that? And the last scripture here, this is why I said I don't want to make this too long, but this is the nails in the coffin. You know what I mean? Revelation 7, and don't tell me about this multitude, and go into the words, okay? Go into the words, okay? Kindreds, okay? And these are Israelites that are scattered, like he said, which no man could number, of all nations, okay? And they go, oh, you see, all nations. The Lord told us back in Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 64 that he's going to scatter us among all people, all nations of the earth, man. And from one end to the other. So within these nations, the elect are hidden amongst them. And this is who the Lord is coming for. He's not coming for the rest of the world, these other nations that got different gods. No. No. He's only coming for his chosen, first of all, of the house of Israel. Revelation chapter 7 and verse 4. And I heard the number of them which were sealed. You see that? And they were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the world. No, of all the tribes of the children of Israel. See? And then it goes on to Reuben. It goes through it. Gad, Reuben, Benjamin, Judah, Issachar, Manasseh. Come on, man. So, vocab, man. You know, all that skunt you trying when proof is in the pudding. Everything's right here. You cannot pull this slippery, slidey shit anymore. Because you know why? Let's get one last scripture. This is just basically the nails in the coffin, okay? I had to go back over this because I had to bring that out, okay? I forgot to bring it out in the last lesson. But I said, hey, man, you know what? You could do another video on it. It's all right. A recap or revisiting this, you know. And strike while it's hot. I don't want to do this 2 weeks from now. 2 Ezra chapter 6 and verse 27. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. Deceit, vocab, shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, vocab. And the truth, which have been so long without fruit, vocab, shall be declared. And we're declaring it right now. And this is why you and your minions and all these people are coming up against us, man, because it's the truth what we're speaking. If we were just speaking some hogwash, you'd be like, these guys, you know, you're not going after the Muslims. You're not going after all these other world religions, right? All these other gods, but you're going after the true God, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, by trying to strangle his people, okay? Get them caught up in that non-delicious wine, I would say, okay? You think it's delicious. You're being fooled and tricked. But it's not delicious. It's something vomit, yo. It's filthiness, okay? So, hey, man, I just wanted to revisit this. You know, this guy Vocab, man. Well, we all know the devil always got tricks in his sleeve, you know what I mean? And Vocab's one of them. So, it is what it is, Vocab. You're an enemy of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. You slick, slimy rat, okay? And with that, all praises, all honor, all glory be unto Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai B'Shem Rakah Quadash. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and salutation to all the Akim doing and pushing this word in all honesty, truth, and sincerity worldwide. And a sincere shalom to the elect. I hope you're edified. Lord willing, to the next time. Wah abad babal. Shalom.